There are some stories that crawl under your skin and refuse to leave. Some cases remain shrouded in darkness, unanswered, unsolved, haunting us long after the final page has been turned. Today we'll dive into 5 of the creepiest unsolved mysteries that will keep you up at night. In March 2004, 17-year-old Brianna Maitland finished her shift at a restaurant in rural Vermont. She was never seen again. The next morning, her car was found backed into an abandoned barn, her driver's side window smashed and her belongings scattered inside. There was no sign of a struggle, no immediate clues as to where she went. But what happened to Brianna that night? Despite years of investigation and countless theories, ranging from abduction to foul play, her disappearance remains a terrifying mystery. In the summer of 1912, the small town of Villisca, Iowa, was rocked by the brutal murder of the Moore family and 2 young guests. 8 people were found bludgeoned to death with an axe while they slept, yet no one in the house heard a thing. The murderer had covered every mirror in the house and even fed the family's livestock before slipping into the night. Over 100 years later, the case remains unsolved. Was it a drifter, someone they knew? And why cover the mirrors? The questions linger unanswered. Case 3. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers set off into the Ural Mountains of Russia. What should have been a routine expedition ended in one of the most disturbing and bizarre mysteries in history, the Dyatlov Pass Incident. Their tent was found torn open from within, and the hikers had fled, barefoot into the freezing cold. Some were found with mysterious internal injuries like broken ribs and skull fractures. One woman had her tongue missing, but there were no external wounds, no signs of struggle, and no clear explanation for their horrific deaths. The Soviet government ruled it as an unknown compelling force. But what really happened that night in the mountains? Avalanche, military tests, or something even darker? Case 4. The Murder of JonBenet Ramsey. On Christmas Day, 1996, 6-year-old JonBenet Ramsey was found murdered in her family's home in Boulder, Colorado. The case captivated the world, not just because of her young age, but because of the chilling details surrounding her death. A ransom note was found inside the house, but hours later, her body was discovered in the basement, strangled and with a skull fracture. Despite intense media coverage and numerous theories about what happened, the case remains unsolved to this day. Was it a kidnapping gone wrong? Or did someone inside the house know more than they were telling? Theories range from an intruder to involvement by family members, but nothing has ever been proven. Case 5. The Disappearance of Asha Degree. Asha Degree was just 9 years old when she packed her backpack and left her North Carolina home in the middle of the night on Valentine's Day 2000. A shy, cautious girl, Asha wasn't the type to run away, but she was seen walking along a rural highway by several motorists, alone in the early hours of the morning. Her backpack was found buried in the woods a year later, miles from her home, but no sign of Asha has ever been found. Why did she leave? Who was she meeting? The case is as heartbreaking as it is terrifying, and the mystery of Asha Degree's disappearance still haunts investigators. These cases remain open, leaving us with more questions than answers. What happened to Brianna, the Moores, and those hikers? Who killed JonBenet Ramsey? Where did Asha go? We may never know. But one thing is certain, these unsolved mysteries will keep you awake at night. Which case creeped you out the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more unsettling mysteries.